So a big 20-meter circle around me. And just ask for a little bit of flexion from the throat latch. Add the jowl. A little bit of flexion without letting the leg on. So there, put your leg on and tell her, hey, focus on me. That's right. And then she wants to rush and get a little bit quick. So think a bit more 1, 2. So Pam has to go a little bit more impulsion. You have to calm it down a little bit. Yeah, very nice, right there. That frame. You don't want her to brace against you. You want to think that you can make the horse look a little bit like a bow. So you want to make sure you can stretch downward, forward, and your leg will model your horse. So careful that you're not pushing your knees too far out the saddle. Stay around your horse. Yeah, very nice. Around your horse a little bit more. And there you have a lot of heel on your horse. Turn your toes a little bit more. Yeah, very good. So you can keep your leg. I like that you're loose on your thighs and your hip flexor. It's a good thing that you can open up. But you are in an all-purpose saddle. So you need to keep your leg on the saddle a little bit more to feel and control your horse. So now, ask her to come a little bit rounder than this. With your legs, sit up, sit tall. And it's very little adjustments that make sure that the jowl, they give from the jowl, but they don't bend the base of the neck. Yeah, like that, very good. And a bit more again. Yeah, that's right. All right, so when you're ready, we can go into trot. Posting trot to start. So Pam, a little bit more impulsion. Feel how you lean forward and you get in front of him so all the energy stays behind you. Think a little bit more, stay up, stay in front of it, stay behind the motion and push him in front of you. Now use your whip, you have it, tap, tap with the whip. Tap. Yeah, keep your hands on the rein, just a little flick with your wrist. So forward again, up, yeah, that's right. And then you relax, let him cruise into that speed and remind him their memory time span is about 4 seconds. So every 4 seconds, make sure you remind them to go without keeping and turning it. So you just do a little reminder rather than always have to work hard. And again, tell them forward. Remind them to go. Yeah, very good like that. And then let him cruise for about 4 seconds. And just with a light aid, a light leg aid, tell him, remind him to go. And relax again. That's a very nice rhythm. And even a bit more. Yeah. Sit up, sit tall. Don't let the reins lengthen through your fingers. Keep your finger close. Yeah, good job. And sit up and sit tall. Now I want you to feel that you're posting from your knee. So I don't know if you feel that, but you're basically rocking forward and back rather than unfolding and folding your knee up and down. You're kind of just rocking. You want to make sure you can unfold and fold, unfold and fold. So you're really balanced onto your stirrups around your horse barrel and let yourself rise up and sit down rather than swing forward and fall back. So forward again, up, forward is first. Yeah, and I don't think you need to take your whip off, your hand off your rein. You can just flick your wrist. Yeah, forward again. Yeah, and then focus on that. Down and up. Your legs. Add the girth. Yeah, don't let your legs swing back when you rise. Think your legs stay really down under your hip. Yeah, that's better. Keep your leg down under your hip. Remind him to go forward. Yeah, very good there, Pam. Nice job. Keep your leg down under your hip. Let your knees unfold and fold back down. Remind him to go forward. Yeah, very good. And then let your knees unfold. Sit up, sit tall. Don't let him drag you down. And really think up and down rather than forward and back. Up and down. Yeah, good job. Well done. So I want you to keep working at keeping the forward, up and down posting. Okay, how does that feel to you, Mel? Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Now the outline, I would like to see your horse a little bit rounder. So yes, go a little bit more forward to start. Now your seat is nice. Make sure your legs are wrapped around your horse, that you're not pushing in your stirrup and hovering above your horse. You want to be a little bit more around her. Circle 20 meters around me. 20 meters. So 20 meter would be touching each side of the arena.
Oh, okay.
And then a bit more forward. Up, sit tall. And Pam, if you need little breaks, don't hesitate to take walk breaks. Have a breather and start again when you're ready to, okay? I don't want you to just keep going and keep going and keep going and find that it's too much, okay? Okay, now, you want your horse to have a bit more of a round top line. The energy starts from behind. You want to make sure you put your leg on first. You send your horse into your hands. When you feel that contact, you just close it a little bit just to allow the nose to come downward forward so your horse can bring its back up. Yeah? Forward, sit up, sit tall. Send the horse into your hands. Your hands are really steady. And when you feel the contact, then you ask your horse to soften a little bit. From the inside rein, you want a little bit of flexion at the pole in your circle. And I want you to do a precise 20-meter circle. So we'll do the middle one, the center one. So I can see if you drift either ends. Yeah. And now, what happened when you want to ask for the flexion? I don't want the base of the neck to turn. So you have to keep your outside rein steady there. And then you ask with your inside rein, a little bit of a flexion. Ask your horse to come downward forward a little bit more. Sit up, sit tall. Now do you feel your reins? It's a little bit loopy. I want to secure contact. Feel the energy going into your hands. Up. 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. Not any less than that. Now the rein is straight from her mouth to your hand. You just ask a gentle supple from that inside rein. Yeah, very good. Little bit. Sit up, sit tall. Yes, and supple from the inside rein. A little bit and relax again. Supple, a little bit. A bit more. Come. And then you're back there again. Stay in the middle. That's okay. It's a lot to think about. That's a better rhythm. Not any slower than that. But ask her for a little bit more roundness. Inside leg. Yeah, like that. Don't ask for any less than that. Keep the back up under you. Ask her to come rounder again. Keep that outside rein there. And inside rein, a little bit of a flexion at the pole. Don't let the base of the neck flex. So if you feel the base of the neck turns, it's because your outside rein is giving it away. Keep it at the wither. Unlock the inside jowl. Inside leg on. That's better. Very nice like that. And go straight ahead. Careful. Your outside rein to feel it moving. Yeah, you have to keep it very, very steady and push the energy onto your outside rein. And then a walk transition. Leg on, forward thinking. So when I said walk, you blocked everything. Think a little bit more, allow her to come back to walk. Trot on again. Oh, keep the connection. And a walk transition. Leg on, leg on, leg on. Keep her forward into walk. Sit up, sit tall. Yeah, that's better. Much better preparation to your transition. Now keep her a little bit rounder. So you have to juggle between the forward power into your hand, come back. Forward power into your hand, come back. So you compress your horse, but stride by stride. Don't think it as such a trot walk. It's more of a trot more together into walk. So you want to prepare your horse. You want to feel that you send it, come back, but every time it comes back, just a little more until it does a really nice and smooth transition. So one more time. Keep the connection. Forward into your hand. Really sit up, really sit tall. Brace your abdominals. Now keep a bit more suppleness in that inside jowl. Push the horse with your inside leg onto your outside rein. Unlock the left jowl a little bit more. Yeah, you want to play with that left jowl, that your horse, you can see the corner of her eye. Not too fast, but that's good. I like the energy. Now tell her, okay, take that energy and instead push your back up under you rather than running. So you have to tell her with your abdominals, with your chest, sit up, sit tall. Tell her, oh, not too fast. Inside leg, inside leg. Yes, and then into walk. Now progressively, bring her back, leg on, bring her back, leg on, supple, leg on, supple, leg on, supple, leg on, supple, more, bring her back more. Yeah, there. Do you feel when she dropped the neck? That's the goal. You want to be able to play with that energy, but keep her in that. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so I'll go with Pam again. You can practice those transitions, okay? Constantly in and out, that you can push the energy forward, but it doesn't just run and brace. You want to keep it really soft and really round under you. How's it going over there, Pam? Think okay? So you want to think, is it okay if I come close? So you want to think that you're holding yourself on this part here. Oh, buddy. Oh. And he's very good. He stays quite nicely on the bit. But you have to think that when you're posting, you're pushing your belly into your belt and you're dragging your seat bone just underneath your knees. And then, so you bring your hips over your knees rather than letting yourself fall forward and rocking. So when your leg moves like this, then that tells me you're not stable. Yeah. So when you post, this is what's moving. This is the issue a little bit. So you want to think, you really want to lift that tailbone, back down, lift that tailbone. So your shoulders are never moving forward in front of your hips, right? Yeah, like that's very nice. Now even from a, yeah, that's super nice. But it's really those muscles and your back muscle that need to get a bit more fired up. Okay. And that's why I said don't hesitate to take breaks, because if I'm changing your seat a little bit, you might become more tired a little bit more quickly. You have to take enough breaks to allow yourself to be in that always 100%. You can always use those muscles, and it's not about strength, it's more about the endurance, because you always have to fire up abdominals, back muscle, abdominals, back muscle. But that's a nice seat right there. And when he doesn't want to go forward, careful that you don't get sucked into leaning forward, because you try to go forward for him there. Yeah. The energy comes from behind. He has, he's a bit of an older horse. He has a bit of a long back. Yes. So the more you lean forward, the more the energy gets left behind you, and the harder it is to actually press on the gas. So you have to stay up there. Yeah. And you have to think that your shoulders almost connect to his bum to send the energy back under. It's like a revolving ball. So you're spinning the ball and you're spinning the ball, but the more you're leaning forward, the ball is rolling backward. Make sense? So let's try again. Really sit up, really sit up, really sit tall. Really sit up. And then imagine your shoulder blades are attached to a croup, and then you want to make it roll forward. Sit up, sit tall, allow the croup to roll forward. Sit up, stretch up even more. Yeah, now do you feel your legs swinging back every time you want to kick him forward? So it is a little bit. So every time you want to kick him forward, instead of trying to go backward, think a bit more at the girth, hold a certain amount of pressure. Don't try to pony kick so much. Keep your leg there. If you feel you have no reaction, tap with the whip. Yeah, this is very nice. Keep your leg down there at the girth. Yes, and then stretch up and tall. Yes. Leg on, tap, tap. Use the girth, use the whip. Yeah. And yeah, that's better. Keep your hand on the rein. Don't always cowboy kick him on the hocks. You don't need to. Sit up, sit tall. Yes, and then, yes, good job. That was good. You felt it coming. Now do you feel how you go back into that crunch forward? Shoulder blades attached to his croup. Yes, and give in front. And then when I make you fall a bit back, you lose your balance. So your abdominals needs to be really fired up. Tap, tap. Abdominals really fired up so you don't fall and hold in his mouth. Yes, keep your hands together and low. Stretch up, leg at the girth. Walk again, leg on, forward. Yeah, yeah, hands down. Now this is your seat. Trot, sitting trot for 3-4 strides. Legs down. Yes, and walk. That's better. Keep that. Stretch up. Sitting trot, trot on again. Up. And walk again. Stretch up, stretch tall, leg. Then you went too far back. Try to stay really centered. Trot on again. Yeah, and walk again. Give. Yeah, nice job. That was a lot more smooth. I didn't see you jar forward, jar back, get tense. You just kind of wanted him to walk. You allowed it to happen. Trot on again. Do the same. No. Relax. Walk again. So when I say trot on, you're like, oh, let's go, trot, right? Stay calm, just put your leg on. See if you'll respond to a very light aid. Maybe not. Yeah, very good, there you go. And walk again, very smooth. Just think about it, very nice. And then trot on again, just think about it. And then think a little harder, tap with the whip. Yeah, good job, very nice. Now keep him trotting, because he's like, oh, I like those little spur. Very good, tap, trot on. Yep, do you feel how his hips are bouncing a bit more behind you there? Yeah, that's very nice. Posting trot. And then back to sitting. Posting trot, up. And back to sitting. Posting trot. Super job, very nice, Pam, much better. And then walk. Think, don't brace, so right away you brace and you lean back. Do that again, trot on. And then just think about it. Smooth, breathe, yeah, well done. And then you can hold positive tension without being so tense. Take a little bit of a break. That was very, very nice. We'll change direction, do the same thing the other way. All right, Mel, how's it going over there? How's it going? Good? That's better. Now, can you shorten your reins a little bit? Forward trot. Even more. Okay. Now can you bring, let's say this is a trot number 5. So that's your working trot. She's tracking behind, but no more. She's not over tracking. She's going. It's not super easy you don't have to keep pushing her. She can keep that on her own. Now trot number 1 would be a piaffe, which I'm sure she doesn't do. And trot number 10 would be an extended trot. So you have to develop those trot through a spectrum. Your 5 is your working trot. So let's go into a trot number 4. Yeah, and keep the forward. So that was already almost a little too much back. You got to be really sensitive to those little come back and round. Really sit up, really sit tall. Yes, that's a nice frame. Keep that frame. Don't let her get away from that. And now bring her back to trot number 4. Almost thinking walk and push her back to number 5. So feel how she brace against you and get rigid there. So you want to keep that softness. You have to stay, your muscle tone's going to be asking and relax quickly, asking and relax quickly. So when I want my horse to come back, it's a muscle contraction, relax again. Muscle contraction, relax again. 1,000 of repetition of that during one ride. You always want to be stay here, relax again, stay here, relax again, stay here, relax again. Yeah, that's better. Keep that roundness, sit up and tall. Keep that right rein right there. Left rein unlock the left jowl, left leg on. To keep the bend. Yeah, very nice. And then push her on again without changing anything. You want to think push her on into that soft connection. Yeah, I see that you're trying to keep her there, so that's good. Left leg a little bit quicker behind. Yes, and then bring her back again, little bit. Think walk, but don't let her walk. Leg on, yes, and forward again. That was a very nice transition to like her rock back on her hind legs. Did you feel anything, or it's like nothing happened?
Almost a break, but not really.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that. Come back and then push her forward again. It's good that you feel it, because it's hard to feel at the beginning to do those little adjustments. But that's how you're going to teach her to hold herself a bit more, and eventually she'll stay there. So bring her back, trot number 4 again. Think almost walk, but then leg on there. Was that good? She braced against you. I would want her to stay a bit more in a supple frame. So think, bring her back to trot number 4. Sit up, sit tall, leg on, tap, tap. Quick, quick, quick. Yeah. So the trick, I don't know if you know this, I'm like, quick, quick, I'm telling you to go. The trick is to keep that rhythm, that trot, the power, as you bring her back. Don't let her go slow. Yeah, bring her back and think quick under you. Keep the suppleness. Yes, and forward again. Round and forward. Very nice. Now she's starting to want to stay there a little bit more. I can see that she's not wanting to brace and lift up. Keep that stretch. And if you feel she starts dragging you down, what can you do to help? Little half vault, sit up. Yep. Bring her back to trot number 4. And push her on again. Keep the suppleness. Up, sit tall. One more time, and then we're gonna allow her to walk then. Sit up, watch your right rein. Your hands are starting to move a little bit. Keep them very, very, very steady. Not strong, just steady. Sit up, trot number 4. Keep her quick, keep her active. Make her think walk, but don't let her walk. Yeah, nice job. And then let her walk. Very nice. Keep the suppleness, keep the suppleness. That was good there. You really brought her back. And she didn't brace against you. I didn't feel that she was like, oh, I want to get out of there. And eventually, I want you to work to trot number 3. That she really is almost walking, but it's not a struggle, or you don't want to feel that she's getting longer and slower. You want to feel that she's actually getting quicker and sharper. Because if you're thinking about a piaffe, do you know what piaffe is? Up and down, yeah. So you really want to think that you can have your nice forward trot, bring it back until you can bring it back on the spot and expand it again without them walking actually. So both of you, let's change direction. I'm really warm. I'm not used to not private lessons. So it's a different pace to teach 2 people all at once. If you don't mind putting it on the table, maybe. Thank you.
Hopefully the rain holds off.
Yeah. Okay. So Mel, I want you to keep working on that on the right side, that expandability. So think about it. Can you go from a walk right into trot number 5, back to number 4, maybe push it to number 3, back to number 5, maybe to number 6, right? Keep playing with that. How much can you ask her? How much can you bring her back? So take as long as you need, and then we'll go on and trot on. Okay, Pam. So same thing this way. Really lift your collarbone, brace your abs, sit up. And then when you're ready, we'll do sitting trot. Right away, your leg flew back. Keep your leg at the girth, sit up, and just think about it. If you need it, then you'll use your whip. Yeah, good job. Very nice. Super. Leg on, up, and a bit more trot. Posting. Keep your legs down at the girth. Really stretch up. Keep your hands at the wither. Grow a bit taller. Yeah, nice job. And walk. Very smooth, very smooth. Yes, and then trot on again. Keep your outside rein the same length than your inside rein. Think your spine straighter from your shoulder. Yeah, nice job. But when I ask you to do that, you pull a little bit in his mouth. Make sure you can do it, keeping your hands nice and in front of you. So you can walk again. Every time you feel you fall out of place, walk, reset, stretch up, find that place where you're as tall as you can be, like a string's pulling you right up. Watch your left rein, it's longer than your right rein. Yeah, okay, and then trot on again, really smooth. No, walk again. What did you do with your right leg? Yes, very good. So try to really keep it at the girth, huh? So you want to stay really as centered and as soft as you can when you can. So there, I think you went right into that strong aid, right? And there's nothing wrong about using a strong aid when you need it, but try always to do the easy way first. So you can stay really in that perfect seat. It's hard to have a good seat when you're working hard. Even the best riders, if they're working hard, they're not going to have a perfect seat. So you have to make it as easy as you can. Trot on again, really light. Just think about it, hands low, don't move. And tap him with the whip, but don't move. Yeah, good for you, very nice. Keep that left rein connected to his mouth. And then posting, keep your hands in front of you and low, sit up. Post thinking that your shoulder blades are attached to his croup. So you have to move your hips forward and back without leaning forward yourself. Yeah, tap, tap, more trot, circle. Up, trot, trot, yep, come. Keep him going, keep him going, keep him going. Up. Again, your shoulder blades, make him turn, Pam. Yep, your shoulder blades are attached to his croup. You're collapsing again, walk. Relax, breathe, breathe. Yeah, now you were leaning back a little bit too much. Once again, try to stay center. It's the hardest to actually ride with feel and be soft. It's harder than just riding and be strong. So you have to focus. Collarbone up, hands low. Yeah, nice job there. Just breathe, relax, and then trot on. Very light, very light. Just think about it, don't lean forward. So when you want to trot on and you feel he's not listening, it's the hip flexor that's, yeah, very nice like that. Very, very good. And again, walk, light, light, light. Don't lean back, sit up, sit tall. Oh, that was too much forward again. And then left rein, keep your left rein, and then trot on again. Circle around me here. Up. Come, come, make him go, make him go. So there you're allowed to use that whip. Yeah, that's right. Don't let him just stop. Use that whip. Come on. Up. Make him go. Let him know he's got to go. Up. Let him know he's got to go. More trot. Yeah, don't lift your outside rein higher than your inside rein. Stretch up and stretch tall. Yes, like that. Now sitting trot. Don't let him break. Keep your legs on at the girth. Don't let your legs swing. Really hold yourself from your upper abdominals. Yeah, nice job. Don't lift your outside rein higher than your inside rein. So there, walk. Hold for a sec. Yeah, I see that. So the other way is easier for him, huh?
It's to get him to turn into small without
so, yeah.
fidgeting.
So shorten that rein. And him feeling the rein in his neck is like you're like here to help him, right? So when you feel he's not turning, the more you lift, the worse it's gonna get. You have to think here, you block the shoulder, not the neck, because the neck can bend a lot and the shoulder is still going this way, right? So you have to block the shoulder blade. So you have to think here, stay, 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 stay. So your hand is just being like, hey, turn, 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 turn. And this one will open up like that. Yeah, very good, like that. Feel how you're turning the neck here, keep that rein, but you're not letting the shoulder, you're moving the shoulder toward me. So that feeling where you're not letting that neck bend like this, right? Because then he's not gonna turn. So this rein stays short,
The neck on this side.
but you don't brace. It's the like reining, almost like if you had your hands in one rein, you'd turn anyway. Yeah, very good. But you keep the connection. You don't want to rebound. You want to keep more, less, more, less, more, less. Yeah. And that leg can be like, I'm telling you to move. So let's try again. Circle down there. Relax again. Walk on first. Walk on first. Relax it up. Wait. Yeah, every time something's not working, just breathe and try again, rather than keep at it. Yeah. Now sit up, sit tall. Well done like that. Very nice outline. Don't let that left rein get any longer. Sit up and tall. That's good, Mel. Keep her a little bit rounder, but that's a nice pace. A little bit softer. Yeah, good job, Pam. Very nice. Now, turn circle around me. Open that right rein. Tap, tap with the whip. Keep the impulsion. Don't give away your outside rein. You're bringing it forward. You got to keep it at the wither. Now open that right rein. Open, open, oh, yeah, and relax again. Feel when it works, you got to reward him for that. So if you keep the tension, he's going to lean and then go the other way. You got to be, hey, turn, relax. Hey, turn, relax. Hey, turn, relax. Like a little zap, relax, zap, relax. Yeah, outside rein at the wither. More toward your left rein, your left hip. Left rein with your left hip. Yeah, and open the right rein. Turn and relax. Turn, sharp, relax. Turn, sharp, relax. Left rein, left leg. Tap with the whip. Yeah, very good. That's better. But see how you're like this. So your right rein slid through your finger. Yeah, walk again. That's okay. Walk again, reorganize. That was, he turned a bit sooner and a little bit better. Your outside rein, just make sure you're not holding. It's always that muscle tone on, muscle tone off. Muscle tone on, muscle tone off. It's a lot to do, isn't it? Turn and relax again. Sit up, sit tall, tap with the whip. Yeah, good for you. Very nice. Up, up, up. Good job. That's a nice turn. Now turn sharper. Up, forward. Keep the forward. Keep the forward. Go, go, go. Tap with the whip. Up, tap. And relax and then focus on turning. Turn. Lift the right rein. No, you're inversing your hand. Keep the left rein low. The inside rein up. Yeah, there, and relax again. There, good job. And turn. Keep lift the right rein a bit, turn. Now feel how much it's getting longer and you need to bring your hand higher. Yeah, and tap and forward again. Good, 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 good. You got it. Don't let him break. Tap again, sharp. Yeah. I'll give you another secret. The more he goes, the more he's gonna turn. It's harder to turn when they're kind of slow and wiggly. Now turn sharper. Look at me, come in. Yeah. Turn, relax, and relax. Turn, muscle tone on, muscle tone off. Muscle tone on, turn, forward, up, and muscle tone off. Yeah, well done. That was nice. Walk again. Whew. Now, why did you brace every muscle in your body to walk? Let's go again. That's okay. The circle was very good. That was much better. So it's more of a, you need to do it often. So it becomes a.
Trying that. I don't know how it keeps slipping through my hands.
It's okay. Because you have the whip probably on the inside. It's probably why it's easier to make it slip. And the more you try to hold it tight, I think the harder it is. You have to always be like a sponge a little bit. It's like that expendability is very important with horses, that you let it go a bit, oh, you bring it back. You let it go a bit, oh, you bring it back. You never want to try to keep it in place because they can always be stronger than you. So you have to always think muscle on, muscle off, muscle on, muscle off very quickly. So I want you to keep practicing those transitions where you go very, very smooth and nobody in the audience would know that you're asking to trot or walk. That you make it magically happen. That's your goal. Okay. Let's see if you can get her a little bit rounder, Mel. Harder this way. Sit up, sit tall. Now, walk for a sec. Oh, halt. Oh, you're hot. Poor muffin. So, you want to keep your reins set up like you're riding. Close your fingers. Perfect. Keep your left rein there. And then, yeah, soften here. So you want to keep that rein right there, and then you're like, hey, stay and relax. So there's how you pulled right away. So if I'm your horse mouth, it's like that. Come, and relax. Come, relax. So that rein is connected. And it's like, oh, a bit more turn and relax. And then, oh, turn and relax. And oh, a little more. So just that. Okay. And your leg is what's going to deal with, she slows down too much, she goes too fast. Like you play with that to keep the hind leg under. See how the hind legs are far out right now, or feel? Yes, I feel. Yeah, so that's where it's going to be really hard for you to actually get her over her back, like that bow idea, because then your bow's broken now. It's going this way. So you want to think that the ground is your straight line, and then your horse is like that bow. So you have to think about keeping that expendability. So you have to be that, if you feel she gets rigid and stuck, you're never going to be able to get that expendability. So always think about that suppleness. Always ask her with my, like I was showing you in the contact, it's never like a jerk on, jerk off, or yeah, like play a little bit with your muscle tone, with your upper body. They feel everything. So really they feel if you start, thinking about something else and you get nervous about something. So really light, but still constant. You never want to just be like, blah, blah, blah. You always want a reminder, stay supple, more forward, come back a little bit, more sideways, more forward, more supple. Like always play with that. So yeah, so trot on. Basically, your aids is talking to them, right? You're always talking, you're always telling her a little bit softer. Now, when it feels good, can you do that trot number 4? And then when it feels good, can you do that trot number 6? And like you always want to make it better when you're like, oh, this is great. Now can you make it even better? Yeah, that is nice. Very nice. Keep that suppleness. Keep the fact that you can play and ask for a bit more flexion, a bit less flexion. Yeah. Very light and relax again. Good job. And trot on. Leg. More leg. Tap. So I want her to feel that, okay, we're going. Let's go. Yes. Now unlock that right jowl. Sit up, sit tall. Spiral in a bit toward me. Circle. That looks like a nice circle, Pam. Good job. Unlock the right jowl. Come to me in a circle. So keep your 20 meter. I want you to think that X is your center and the rest is even. So you want to touch the track, touch the track, touch the track, but then you come a bit more into the inside track. So your inside leg control your horse. Sit up, sit tall, tailbone toward your heels, that you're not kind of falling up and down, leaning forward. I know it's harder in a close contact saddle, but nice job, like that. And then you unlock the right jowl. Keep that left rein really steady, but soft. Unlock the right jowl, right leg tap and relax. Right leg tap and relax. Right leg tap and relax. Keep the connection. Feel how that right rein now is getting a bit of a feedback. It's getting too long. So you want to stay connected to your horse without making it strong. Unlock that right jowl. A bit more. Yeah, like that, like that. And then again, relax. And right leg. And unlock that right jowl. Yes, very nice. So those little adjustments are really important. Right leg, tap, tap. So now, do you know why it's harder this way? Because she keeps wanting to keep her right hind leg in. So that's why she's not wanting to support herself as much. You got to push the right hind leg a bit more under her belly with your right leg. So you sit right, you stay right, and keep, like that. Keep thinking, can I push that right hind leg under so she can come a little rounder? Horses are like us. They have one hand that they prefer to use and the other. So for that case, it's one hind leg. And she doesn't even know that she's doing it. It's like when you write, it's a reflex. You write with your right hand. You don't, or whatever, if you're left or right-handed, you don't think about it. So you have to remind her. You have two hind legs. Yeah, like that. Did that feel good right there? That was very, very nice. So you have to remind her again, because she doesn't want to keep it up because it's much harder for her. Remind her to use that right hind leg and push it underneath her belly. Right leg, keep the connection in the mouth. Make sure it doesn't get, I'll say, sloppy, that it's like reins on, reins off. Steady connection, and then get her to push the right hind leg under her belly button. Because she wants to step a little bit shorter and choppier on it. Keep the right hind leg, tap. Keep the right hind leg, tap. You can even use the crop to touch a little bit behind your right leg once. Yeah, like that, that's okay, good, very nice, there. And then canter right lead. Nice and forward. Sit up, sit tall. Leg on, right leg. And right leg and forward, circle. Sit up, sit tall, right leg, right leg, right leg, right leg. Sit up, sit tall, right leg, forward, 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 and trot. Right leg, right leg, right leg, right leg, right leg, right leg. Keep your right leg on. Yeah, keep her tracking. Now it's your trot number 5. You just got it. Off the right leg. Keep it underneath her belly. Off the right leg. Sit up and tall. Unlock the right jowl a little bit. Yeah. Keep your outside rein on. I know they're school horses. They want to match up back together, but keep her in your circle. Yes, like that. Good for you. And then unlock the right jowl again. But keep your right leg on. Keep pushing her right hind leg. Yeah, like that. Very nice. And relax and let her cruise along for a second. Yeah, and keep asking her. Very good. Keep asking her to put that right hind leg underneath. Nice job. Do you feel how the contact was secure for those few strides? I didn't feel like she was going to brace again. Yeah, very good. Now can you bring her back to trot number 4? Don't let the whole picture change. Keep her a bit more supple. She's already bracing. Keep that energy. So that right hind needs to keep stepping under. Like I'm here with a whip, touching it, touching it, touching it. Yeah, and bring her back as you do that. Round her. Leg long, leg on. Keep her attention. Go. Yeah, right leg. Sit up, sit tall. Yes, right leg. Yeah, good job. Bring her back. Right leg. Yes, and forward again. Breathe, allow her to go forward. Don't give the contact away. Unlock the right jowl, right leg. Right leg, tap. Quicker, tap, tap, relax. Yeah, good for you. Very nice. Spiral in a little bit so you can control that outside shoulder. So do you notice how much she's drifting? If you push the right hind leg under, but she keeps going this way, you're never going to get it. You have to tell her to keep that line so she can actually cross a little bit under. Otherwise, you're just drifting sideways. So here it's easier because of the wall, but then as she gets toward the ring, she goes bigger and bigger and bigger. You got to tell her, no, turn more, but turn more. Left rein, turn more. Yeah, like that. Well done. And canter. Just like that. Don't change a thing. Don't change a thing. Just legs on. Trot again. Now can you canter on without changing everything? Trot, turn, sit up, trot, turn, sit up, trot. Leg on, rounder, outside rein, feel became. Keep it. Yeah, right leg on. Sit up, sit tall. Nice with your seat there, a bit more supple. I want you to go back to trot number 4. Spiral in into a 15-meter circle. Open the right rein, really sit up. Turn, 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 half alt, turn, half alt, turn, half alt. Keep her attention. And then bring her back to number 4, trot number 4. Yeah, like that. And then canter from that. Wait. Yeah, that was better. That's okay. Trot again. So when I say canter, it's like I threw a firework at you. Try to keep it a little bit more smooth. Let her know you want to canter, and don't expect her to canter right away. Think, okay, I want to canter. If I put my leg on, are you staying connected? Are you ready to do this? And then allow it to happen. Don't make her rush and run into it. Think, put your outside leg there. Let her know it's going to happen. Keep the left rein connected. Keep suppling the right rein. And then your right leg tap tap, and then encourage her to jump into the canter without lifting her head up. Keep the connection. And that's okay. Take 3 circles to make her canter if you need. Just don't let her run into it. Think leg on. Think canter, but jump. Canter, yeah, better. That was better. She still came out of the contact, but it was less of a fling. Like that. That was a fling. Try it again. And what I'm focusing on right now is the first stride. I don't care about the rest. I want her to be able to push from behind and stay connected. So one more time there. Outside rein. No, no, no. Keep the connection. Keep the suppleness. Think about that roundness. Yeah, spiral in a little bit. So if you let her just go on a runaway and straight, I guarantee you she's going to do this. Keep her round. Keep her thinking. Flexion. Connection. Together. Outside rein. Sit up, sit tall. Yeah, outside rein. Turn. Both reins turn. Keep that left rein connected. Yeah, like that. Like that. Keep your right leg on. Keep her right hind leg underneath her belly. And then slowly start thinking about that canter transition. Outside leg on. Let her know it's coming. Keep the left rein connected. And then unlock the right jowl. Right leg on. Now tell her, okay, we're going to increase the energy. Sit up, sit tall, trot again. Keep the feeling with her mouth, both legs on. Spiral in, right leg, tap, tap. Keep your left rein connected. Keep telling her that she's taking you forward. So you have to follow her mouth. If you feel she lifts up, you got to bring your hand back a little bit to tell her, no, 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 don't just fling around. Lift your right rein a little bit, open it to me. Left leg back, keep the left rein connected. Now trot number 4. So she sits a bit more behind. Yeah, leg on, and then ting canter slowly. Take your time. Sit there, devil up the canter. Don't just rush her into it. Outside leg back, inside leg say, okay. Now jump into it. Now jump into it. Keep the reins. Don't lean forward. No. Don't lean forward. Sit up, sit tall. Sit up, sit tall. Hands low. Right leg, right leg. Right leg, keep the left rein. Yeah, there. That was better. Forward, up. And trot again. There. That's a better canter. So the transition is the hardest part because you're changing the amount of energy. Walk. Give, relax, up, walk. Yeah, nice job. That was a good transition. The flow kept going. She didn't brace. She didn't get rigid. The back kept swinging. You have to really think about the canter transition is no different than trotting more. Like it's not a, ooh, canter, right? Then the canter quality after the last transition was better. She wasn't running and rushing and just kind of, ooh, we're cantering, we're rushing, we're running, right? It's kind of like that. Keep using your body, jump, and then you just change between a 2 rhythm gait to a 3 beat rhythm. How's that? Good. You're welcome. I don't know where we're on time. We might not be done, actually. But I think so. Okay. So, you can go to the other way. I'll go spend a little bit more time with Pam. But same thing the other way. Just focus on developing the transition. How's it going, Pam? Have you done some seamless transition? Seamless transition. Have you fooled the audience that you were able to do walk, trot? Okay. 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 I've seen some really nice circle actually when I was over there that you did here, but they're not consistent, you're saying, eh? Okay. Now, in the corners, when he cuts, what do you do? Yeah, that's good. That's okay. You can only try. Make sure your leg is there at the girth. So let's go again. Which side is harder? Let's finish with that harder side. Going to the right? Okay, let's go to the right again once more here. And I want you to follow the corner perfectly. And you're going to turn in front of the mounting block. Sit up, sit tall. Tap with the whip. As soon as you put your leg on and nothing happens, stop, get it going, and then relax again. Yeah. Hands closed, fingers on your reins at the wither, and relax again. And close your fingers and relax again. And really close your fingers and relax again. Now, do you feel how much the neck is flexed? So the more you have flexion in the neck, the more shoulder can go drift the other side. So you gotta close that left rein. Walk again. Make his neck straight in front of you. Yeah, keep that outside rein close. And all you're allowed to turn is the jowl. You don't want to let the base of the neck turn in front of you. Outside rein, keep him straight. It's gonna feel to you almost like his nose is to the other side. You have to keep him really, really straight. There his nose is in still. Keep him straight. Yeah, like that. And then both hands turn toward the right thinking. From that straightness. Yeah, like that. Outside rein and relax again. Don't let the neck flex. That was almost there. That's too much. Keep that outside rein. Outside leg, outside rein. Yeah, like that. Open the right rein. Forward, tap. Yeah, and relax again. And then trot on. Keep that outside rein. Keep him straight in your circle. And trot on. Leg at the girth. Sit up. Tap, tap with the whip. Tap, tap. Don't pull the knee inside. Don't pull. So walk again. Walk. To use your whip. You're jerking on the rein, so that makes his head turn, right? So it's all from your wrist. Yeah, see, I'm tapping him. You can stay really loose. You really want to do fling, tap, relax, fling, tap, relax, fling, tap, relax, okay? Yeah, that's right. Because more strength you use, the more he gets tense and he braces against you because it's like, I'm expecting a shock, right? You have to stay, to expect him to be soft and easy, you got to be soft and easy in a way. So trot on, outside rein. He's flexed in. Keep that left rein. Yeah, keep that left rein. Relax your right rein. Yes, like that. Keep the straightness. You think both hands go right, rather than that inside rein turning him. It's your outside rein blocking the outside. Yeah, like that and relax. Very nice. That was good. It's almost like you make the shoulder turn around the haunches rather than thinking the neck leads the way. So trot on. Fling the rest without getting strong. Fling, 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 but don't get strong. Fling, fling, but don't get strong. So do you feel how you're asking and you're stopping? Is he trotting? Don't stop. Ask, 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 then stop. There you go. Keep that outside rein. Sit up, sit tall, leg at the girth. Elbows on. Tap, tap. Fling that wrist. Fling your wrist. Don't wait for him to stop. Fling your wrist. That's right. There you go. Yeah, keep your left rein low and at the wither. Yeah, like that. Tap. Don't let him slow down too much because then it becomes really hard. Yeah. Up, up, go. Yeah, very good. Keep that outside rein. Don't let it get long. Sit up, sit tall. Tap. Good. Well done. Good job, Pam. That's nice. Keep up, keep up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. You're doing good. Yeah, like that. Now keep that outside rein. Sit in, sit tall. Low and at the wither with your outside rein. Don't cross the neck. And then open the right rein just a little bit. Fling your wrist up. Make him go. Yeah, good. Nice job. Feel how your knee, oh, there you started bouncing again. Your knee was doing really well. You were actually coming up and down really good. Keep your leg at the girth, underneath your hips. Yeah, like that. Left rein at the wither. Open your right rein. Don't cross the neck with your left rein. Keep it toward your left hip. Yeah, like that. Feel how straight he is in his body. Very nice. Yeah, that's very good. Let him walk and give him a good path. Why did you lean back? Try it on again. One more time. You can do it. Think seamless. I don't want to know what you're doing. Trot on. And then just allow him to walk. Breathe. Sit up. Sit tall. Don't lean back. Yeah, better. Really be careful. When you walk, you jerk against him. Think soft and easy. It's good that you're effective when you need to be. It's actually really good. It's a good quality because horses can bully you around. But you also need to be able to make it really artistic when it needs to be. So effectiveness, if you're really light, really pretty, sitting up, you ask him to trot on, nothing happens. Then you bring out that, hey, come on, told you to trot. But then you have to go back to that very artistic idea of riding. You don't always want to be bullying them around, right? You want to make it that people want to come and watch you ride because it's elegant. That's the image you want to have a little bit more. Good job, well done. Is that helpful? Good. So I want you to really think about that outside rein when you turn him, that you think both hands, so you have him straight first, and once you have him straight, then you think both hands turn in the direction where you're going. If you feel you start crossing the neck, then it means your outside hand needs to be a little bit more here. Yeah, like see how much it affects his head, and then relax again. Yeah, very good. So you tell him, hey, block the shoulder, relax. So think when you're turning, doesn't matter which way, this is what you want to block. This is what you want to stop from drifting out, right? So if your hands come up here, then it doesn't work anymore because the shoulder is left by itself. So you want to keep your rein touching the scapula a little bit. Yeah, very nice. And then this one will deal with that. Okay, this when we turn, and then we turn and we relax, and then we turn more. So your inside rein is acting a bit like a regulator like that. So it's like turn more, turn less, turn more, turn less. Your legs would help with keeping that impulsion. So like I said, slower it is, the least he's gonna turn because it's kind of like wiggly, and so you gotta have some push to be able to direct him a bit better. Very good job. Well done. You're welcome.